Hey there, fellow adventurers. Are you someone who dreams of traveling the world but thinks you can't afford it? Well, think again. In this video, we'll be sharing with you 10 money-saving tips and tricks that will make your travels more affordable without sacrificing the fun. So, let's get started. Tip number 1. Plan ahead. The first tip is to plan ahead. Planning ahead will help you save a lot of money on flights, accommodations, and activities. Keep an eye out for deals on flights and accommodations and book them in advance to avoid last-minute price hikes. Make a list of all the things you want to do and see, and prioritize them according to your budget. Tip number 2. Travel off-season. The second tip is to travel off-season. Traveling during the off-season will not only save you money on flights and accommodations but also on activities, tours, and attractions. Plus, you'll avoid the crowds, which can make your travel experience much more enjoyable. Tip number 3. Stay in hostels or Airbnb. The third tip is to stay in hostels or Airbnb. Hostels are a great budget-friendly option for solo travelers or groups, while Airbnb is perfect for families or couples. Both offer a more affordable alternative to traditional hotels. Tip number 4. Cook your own meals. The fourth tip is to cook your own meals. Eating out can be expensive, especially in tourist areas. By cooking your own meals, you can save a lot of money and also experience local cuisine by shopping at local markets. Tip number 5. Use public transportation. The fifth tip is to use public transportation. Taxis and private transfers can be costly, so using public transportation, such as buses or trains, can save you a lot of money. Plus, you'll get to experience local life and culture. Tip number 6. Walk or bike. The sixth tip is to walk or bike. Walking or biking is not only a great way to save money but also a great way to explore a new city. You'll get to see things that you might have missed if you were driving or taking public transportation. Tip number 7. Use travel credit cards. The seventh tip is to use travel credit cards. Travel credit cards offer rewards and benefits, such as free flights, hotel stays, and cashback. Be sure to read the fine print and choose a card that suits your needs. Tip number 8. Look for free activities. The eighth tip is to look for free activities. Most cities have free museums, parks, and attractions. Check out local events and festivals for even more free entertainment. Tip number 9. Avoid tourist traps. The ninth tip is to avoid tourist traps. Tourist traps can be expensive and not worth the money. Do your research and ask locals for recommendations to find the best deals and experiences. Tip number 10. Be flexible. The 10th and final tip is to be flexible. Being flexible with your travel plans can save you a lot of money. Consider traveling during the week instead of the weekend or flying into a nearby airport instead of the main one. Outro. So there you have it, 10 money-saving tips and tricks for traveling on a budget. Remember, you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a great travel experience. By following these tips, you can save money and still have an amazing adventure. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and inspiration.